ṣẹ́yìn ti gbọ́ ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Maureen Badejo eléyìí tún lágbára ó kà màmá ẹnu mi kọ́ lẹ máa ti gbọ́ ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ fojú ayọ̀ wo fídíò yìí ó yá ẹ máa bá mi tẹ subscribe button yín kẹ́ máa share kẹ́ máa like kẹ́ dẹ̀ máa comment ní kíákíá ó yá let's go there.
by now ó yẹ kẹ́ máa fi prophet síwájú orúkọ mi kẹ́ dẹ̀ máa rate mi nǹkan wà tó yẹ kẹ́ yá at this point. Come on, man. We just see it, project it, say it, and it just happened. Ladies and gentlemen of Ganusi Nation, this charlatan. Before we proceed, let us sing a special number. Let's take a special song for commercial break. Charlatan, Maureen Badejo, headline news. After over 2001, 2, 3, almost 5 years of consistent, distasteful behavior, of maligning people for no reason, people who have no dealings with you, people that you don't even know, people who have done nothing to you. Consistent behavior of this, I don't know, somebody just sleep and wake up and just decided that what I want to be doing for a living is attacking pastors. What did God do to you? What is your problem? Who hurts you? We said a bit. Starting from, in fact, she didn't just sleep and wake up because I realized that I've been seeing reaction. Most of you did not even know this woman. If you have been following me for a while, you remember when it was me and this girl having headlocks. At a point, I just left her alone. Headline news, UK-based blogger Maureen Badejo, for whatever reason, that she used her own leg to walk to Nigeria. And upon arrival, I learned that one woman told her they can help her with her YouTube page. First of all, I thought you said you are not doing this for money. Your YouTube page was that important to you that you left Nigeria. Maureen, you left UK to go to Nigeria to go and pursue your YouTube channel. By the way, the YouTube channel was brought down by the team of Apostle Johnson Suleiman. Let me give you a background so that this discussion can make sense. Because clearly, I've been seeing reactions, seeing posts, and comments from different people who, even though your position on this matter sounds very lame, I don't want to say senseless, but I want to make a grant for you that you don't know this woman. To you, is it because you talk about the pastor? That's why the pastor is arresting them and taking them to court. We will get there. I have your time today. You see, since the thing happened, I've been very busy with work. And it is paining me that I didn't have the time. Let's get to it. Before we get to the news, so Maureen has been arrested for almost getting to a week now, for some time now. And immediately she landed in Nigeria, she was arrested and she was detained in Panti. I think they've appeared in court. I've been following the story on the background, but I've not been able to come out and talk about it. So before we get to context, the first question we are going to ask is this. Who is Maureen Badejo? Who? I will give you a background. How did she end up here? For the purpose of tell more to what extent this woman has done. Because you see, it's a compound statement to just say, is it because he talked about the pastor? Sometimes, you have to be careful because most people don't even know context. Who is Maureen Badejo? Maureen Badejo is just like any other person, a woman that was hustling. Everybody with so much vision, so much ambition to become something in life. She went to a polytechnic, Federal Polytechnic, Ilaro, and then in the course of that, he met a man who, as at the time, was already, in the peak of his career, Mr. Badejo. Mr. Badejo saw a girl, pick up interest in her, and decided to make her his wife. For somebody who have your good at heart, Mr. Badejo decided to feel like, okay, fine girl, I'm going to marry. Hey, I want to go to school. Help her to get back to school, did her HND. They got married. First red flag was that immediately this man got married, this woman turned her against all her friends and associates. But that's not where the story started. I'm giving you a background story.
I wasted 30 years reading the Bible casually.
She graduated, the husband helped her get a job with an airline. It was alleged that she was having some form of involvement with the boss of this airline who helped her travel to Dublin. Did a Schengen visa for her. She traveled to Dublin and came back. After that trip, everything changed in the marriage. Everything. One day, this man, Mr. Badejo, went to work like every other man who is fending for his family, who is hustling. He went to work. And by the time he returned from work, the whole house was echoing. Oh, 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 oh. Echo, 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 echo. Ah, what's going on here? Wagwan got home. Every single property in the house have been evacuated. Every single property in the house has been moved. Not only that, the only thing that was left in this house was a note that was written by Maureen, stating the fact that she had jaguars. She took the man's money, took the man everything, and disappeared with the children till today. The child that they had then were from the age of 3 to the age of 7. Those children right now are in their 20s. That man never set his eyes on this child again, on his children again. Never. For more than 2 decades, he didn't even know where Maureen Badejo was. She relocated to Dublin. While she was in Dublin, I will save some stories because while she was in Dublin, she met with another man that had almost similar or worse experience. Used the man, she had a child for that man again, left the man, stole from the man, and relocated to United Kingdom. She was based in Luton, UK. Don't come for me. Is it Luton or Luton, whichever one? That's your family business. Now, she moved to the United Kingdom, met another man. The relationship did not work. Those of you who are counting men for her, be counting it. Sometimes around 2018, 2019, between 2017 and 2019, I can't put my finger on it right now. I don't know how she taragbaragba online. There is a prophet in Nigeria called Sam Ojo. You know this overzealous member. Men of God, beware, beware. My daddy, for somebody that you don't know her background. How she taragbaragba enter Sam Ojo's platform. She was said to be consistent, very loyal member. You know, she joined their program online. She grew to become joining their inner caucus group. She did everything. She got the man's attention. I don't know what the communication was. According to her, Sam Ojo was involved with her. At some point, she denied that. At some point, she later admitted that. Long story short, this woman became like the frontliner for Sam Ojo in London. Matter of fact, there are 3 different business registrations registered in the name of Sam Ojo's ministry called Farin. And each of these businesses was registered in the name of Maureen Badejo. She registered Sam Ojo's ministry in UK. She created a WhatsApp group where they are raising funds monthly. They started doing fellowship. Long story short, good gesture, helping the man's business ministry, and there was a plan to have, the UK branch, which was being spearheaded by Maureen. Along the line, while all of this was going on, we don't know who is lying to each other between both of them. She found out that, maybe she found out, or the thing just didn't work out the way she wants, that Sam Ojo had a wife. Matter of fact, as at that time, Sam Ojo was involved with another woman. I will save that name so that we don't drag people that has no business in it. She was involved with another woman. Sam Ojo, no, call on Shanu. She was involved with another woman who is a prominent name in Nigeria, in the gospel scene. And her involvement with this woman gets more public. She had a problem with the lady too because he deceived the woman and all of those things. So when the woman had a problem with Sam Ojo, Maureen got to know that the woman is involved with Sam Ojo, and by this extension, he realized that she was being played. And then she became angry, she became bitter, which is reasonable. This is what brought Maureen Badejo. And now, at this point where she got online, the story becomes a big story. There were blogs that were carrying it. This woman this woman that, Sam Ojo, and the story was on different blogs. For example, Soji Olowoyo was handling the matter then, coming for Sam in Maureen's defense. So, a couple of blogs, when things happen like that, some people will be in your favor, some people will be against. He ran to Soji to advocate for her, and the matter was on. For some reason, maybe Soji took a turn. She didn't like some things that Soji was saying, or maybe Soji was not taking her defense enough. she jumped out to social media to tell her story herself because it was a big mess then. That was how Maureen Badejo was introduced to social media, was introduced to content creation. Now, what ended her relationship with Sam Ojo was that I told you they created a group. She took the money from this group, more than £20,000, removed Sam Ojo himself from the group, blocked everybody off, went away with the money till today. Did you see records of fraud? That one, no even concern me. Allah want Sam Ojo. The money were not Sam Ojo's money. They were people's money that donated. If you will report here from them. Long story short, I gave you this background story so that you know how she got on social media. Why am I telling you this story? That will explain the reason why Maureen began to attack men of God. Why Maureen's platform is only to attack men of God. Not one day as Maureen did any show that covers any other content other than bringing men of God down. Our motivation were rage, bitterness, and anger. If she had stayed on the person that offended her, just be Kokonsore, Didoris Ogala, Pastor Chris, it would have been nice. In fact, she would have had support of a lot of people, including myself, more than likely. I guess the bitterness was on another level where this woman went wild, man. She went wild. She started with any pastor that seems to be friend or have any affinity with Sam Ojo were under attacks. For example, Prophet Israel Genesis. Those were our first prey. She go bizarre, purporting lies, falsehood claims, heinous things, unspeakable allegations. She went from Sam Ojo to Prophet Israel Genesis and left him alone, and then went on to Dr. D.K. Olukoya. That was, in fact, most people knew her and knew her platform from when she started maligning Dr. D.K. Olukoya. All manner of unspeakable things. He found somebody that he knows. He has evidence that they found the man in Babalawo house. The man had a shrine in his church. The man is sexually assaulting minor. He's sleeping with this. He's sleeping with that. He used jazz to sleep with them. I'm not saying one show. I'm not saying two shows. I'm saying shows every day with thousands of people on the live show watching for years. Years. She went from that, took a break, went back. That was when the issue with Prophet Adley Genesis came up. She went back to Genesis. And from there, went back to Dr. Luka again. And went to Apostle Johnson Suleiman. She became untamable. This lady did a show for Pastor Adeboye one time, raining curses on this man for no reason, with no sensible claim, no evidence. People will just call on your show and just say stuff. Not a single evidence. I am saying for the past 5 years, not one story did Maureen Badejo ever covered that she covered it with a tenable, reasonable evidence. Not one. Guess what? There were people calling on her show, telling their stories, backing up all her claims. They are nowhere today. Nowhere at all today. Like they are nowhere. There are so many of them. Now, this is getting to limelight because now she's being arraigned. Somebody say, hey, are you not a pastor? Do you know that this is not the first? A report was filed. She was sued to court 3 years ago. Was fined 500 million. Was served an order of cease and desist for her to stop mentioning this man's name on her platform. I have those documents. If I check my archive, I will find it. They fined her 500 million naira, gave her an order for cease and desist. She said, she came back worse. She was sued in the United Kingdom. Was fined about £100,000. Told him, don't mention this man's name again. They started giving him nicknames. And then later she went bizarre again. They started calling his name. Every effort to stop this lady, they were like petrol inside a fire. Well, in a fire. She did all of this and everything. Then Apostle Suleiman, what did she not say about Apostle? What did she not say about Apostle? What did this girl not say about Apostle Suleiman? This has been going on for years. Hours and hours of raining courses. Hours and hours, like Monday to Sunday show with all these crazy people that have no identity. They will come and tell stories. Who are these people you don't know? She's not been arrested for what she said once. She's not been arrested for what she said twice. She's not been arrested for one story. She's not been arrested for what she said for 2 weeks. She's been arrested for what she said for years. Monday to Sunday, January to December. When you want to come with the bull crap of, are they not a pastor? Did Jesus arrest anybody? Did anybody did a live show for Jesus maligning him? He that come with equity must come with clean hands. He that has heart must prove. Did they kill him? Did they kill her right now? No. You have said so much because you think you are abroad. You think you can run your mouth. Now you come to Nigeria, they pick you up.
Oh. Okay, action!
That has heart must prove. All the evidences you have said that you have since the last 5 years, just bring them to court. Tell them that this Dr. Olukoya is a ritualist. Prove it. You go home scot-free. Just go to court and say, Dr. Suleiman, no, he slept with this one, he slept with this one, he did the ritualist here, they saw him at this Babalawo house in this address, these are my evidence. Prove it. What is wrong in you saying something? They are using the law for you to come and prove it. I will not, this video is already getting long. I will put it for you in part. This is who Maureen is. This is how she has become a devil's incarnate. For some reason, she used her own leg to work. Because you know all these abroad bloggers, they can run their mouth. Because you think that you're abroad, you have an immunity. Now, there are some of them that I'm still waiting for in Nigeria. Somebody should help me beg Bukky Jesse to try and go to Nigeria. If she spent 2 hours in that airport before she joined her sister, one down, couple of them to go. I'm going to come back so that this video is not long. It's already long. And begin to break down to you the kind of person, the damage, the enormity, the magnanimity of damage that this person has done. Of course, I look forward to her sentencing, or I look forward to her proving all the allegations. It's not about 8. Do you know how many things that get? I don't want to go into how many things that get did to me. They will come online and start raining curses. People will call on our show with my name and start cursing. All we said then was evidence. That is the only question. I don't know all these persons personally. We are saying, where are the proofs? Today she's been arraigned, some of you. I want to say before I close that I regret that I ever believed in Omoyele Sowore, because I think he's actually becoming a nuisance. I don't think he started as a nuisance, but I think he has become a nuisance. Because you see, he just does so many things for talk. You just want to jump out for shows. But although, when you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. Since election is not working for you, can you rest and face your journalism? Because this thing you are doing, you are wrong. You just think that you want to... Because you see, Omoyele Sowore was in court with Dr. Olukoya. I hate people that want to... Just like Very Dark Man. You want to just use an influence to fight common enemy. You have a problem with Olukoya. You guys have been in court before. You lost a case to him. Now, anybody that he has a problem with, you want to jump. Let me not go there yet. I will have your own video. I'll see you next time.